All right, so in this lesson, we are going to write the slope-intercept form. So we're going to write the slope-intercept form of a linear function, so of a line, so of a linear function, given its graph. So when I say graph, we're talking about graph of solutions. Remember that a solution is a point, which is x comma y. And before we start finding the slope-intercept form of a line, we have to remind ourselves about what slope-intercept form is. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope, which is our constant rate of change. And you can think about this as sort of like how we move. And the b is going to be, actually, let's do this in a different color. The b will be our y-intercept. Our y-intercept. And it's useful to think about this as where we start. So we need to know how we move and where we start. Well, the y-intercept on example 1, like remember, these are a bunch of dots. So let's find the one where we start at, is right here. So this is 0, comma 1. And so what I want you to do for your equation, start off y equals, and since this is a positive one, at the end you're going to put plus 1. And now we need to figure out how we move. So let's go ahead and find some more points. Remember, there's a bunch of points, but I'm going to choose the nice integer and whole number ones. They will make this a lot easier. Okay, so I have some points, some nice points, and I will go see how much I have to go up. So I go up 2, right 3. So up 2, right 3. Let's make sure that's correct. Up 2, right 3. Okay, cool. So up means positive. Well, I'll put it over here. And right means positive, a positive change. So positive over positive is a positive. Those of you that want to make sure you know what we're finding, remember we're finding the slope. So if you want to put m, so m equals up to right 3, so positive over positive, which is a positive. So I can do that a tiny bit better. So 2 over 3. So I'm going to put 2 over 3 right here. And we'll put x. And you know what? I will change the other one for the people with the notes. Just say it like this. Plus 1. I think that's a little better. Let's do that. Oh, and that's fine. Like now let's do it. Let's show this in a different way. So I'm just going to write this all green. So I can also write this as y equals 0.66 repeating x plus 1. Remember that I can move this plus 1 or this positive 1 to the front. So we can say y equals positive 1. This is a positive 2 over 3. So I want to put plus 2 over 3 x. I don't know if I can make that any better. All right. And then lastly, we can write it as y equals 1 plus 0.66 x. Okay, so let's look at example number 2. Let's try to figure out where we start. Y-axis, y-intercept is 0, -5. That is my b. So I'm going to write y equals, and instead of putting plus 5, I'm going to write minus 5 since this is negative, so minus 5. Let's find some nice whole, or some integer or whole number points. Right here, and right here. Let's go ahead and find our slope, which is m. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go up 4, 1, 2, right 2. And so that's a positive over a positive. So that's 4. I'll write it a little further. What do like this? 4 over 2. And a positive over positive. Oh, 4 over 2 is just 2. Oh, I had missed it. There are nice points here. Like some of you may have seen them already. There were nice ones here. I just skipped over them for some reason. So, in all honesty, I could have just gone up to right 1. Right 1. Up to right 1. Up to right 1. Like that. So, and I could have done it over here too. That was my mistake. But we figured it out. It told us right here. So 2. So my slope is 2. So I'm going to write 2 and then x. And I can write this as, no, well, there's no decimal form. I guess I could write it as 2 over 1. X minus 5. Now when I move this negative 5 here, or minus 5, and I put it to the front, remember the negative value has to come with it. So it's going to say negative 5. And then that has a positive value, so plus 2x. And then y equals negative 5 plus 2 over 1x. Let's try to not make that same mistake again. So let's figure out where we start. Right here at 0, 5. So I'm going to put plus 5 here. Let's find some points. I don't want to skip any like I did last time by mistake. That seems pretty far. Okay, let's find out what our m is, what our slope is. So down 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 4. 1, 2, 3, right 3. So we go down, it's negative, right, it's positive. A negative over a positive is a negative 4 over 3. So let's just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So 4 over 3. Oh, negative 4 over 3. And then I'm going to put my y equals an x in. And we can rewrite that as y equals negative 1.33 repeating x plus 5. And let's go ahead and move it around. Y equals, so positive 5. So positive 5. This is negative, so I'm going to put minus 4 over 3x. And y equals 5 minus 1.33 repeating x. All right, last example. Example number 4. Let's find our y-intercept. So like 5 a lot in here. I don't know why. 5, 5, 5, whatever. But this time it's 0, negative 5. So it's going to say minus 5 here. Find some nice points. This is kind of hard. Okay, there's one right there. That might be the only one I really see. That one comes close. All right. So remember, when I do my slope, I like to go from left to right, left to right, left to right. So I'm going to start at this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 3, right 4. Down is negative, right is positive. Negative over positive is a negative 3 over 4. So negative 3 over 4. And then the y and the x. So my next equation is y equals negative 0.75x minus 5. And let's move this around. So negative 5 to keep its, or minus 5 to keep its negative value. I'm going to write negative 5. And then to keep this negative value, I will write minus 3 over 4x. So y equals negative 5 minus 3 over 4, minus 0.75. Minus 0.75, 75 hundredths x. And that is it. Thank you.